This is Hannah and Cailin for Double Talk. Comic-Con has come and gone, but this weekend at the Javits Center in New York City, people have come from all across the state and even all across the country to celebrate our four-legged friends at PetCon. Can you tell me what your account is and what inspired you to start an Instagram account for your dogs here?
Well, it's a Yayusha Chihuahua Instagram account, and I started it because these are rescue dogs, and we promote the importance of dog adoption, pet adoption, and we are against animal cruelty.
What inspired me to do it is every time I take him out, everyone's always asking me, does he have an Instagram? Oh my God, he looks like a real life teddy bear and all this stuff. And I would always say no, and people would say, please let me start it for you. So eventually I started it, and people just love him.
I started it for my previous dog, Smiley. He was a therapy dog, and he was born without eyes, and so it was his Instagram account. Sadly, he passed 1 year ago. He was 16, so you know what, that's pretty amazing. And then in his memory, we have rescued Sunny, who was born with the same condition. He was found in Mexico on the street, born without eyes. So we adopted him, and we're carrying on Smiley's legacy.
Each picture, it has a message of love, companionship, and it's all about love.
I had my own Instagram account, and she was the majority of it, and we do a ton of events in the city. So we do galas, we do meetups, we do this type stuff, and I basically realized she could have more of a following than I do, so I decided to put it out there.
We're the Cardogians, and we have a following of about 160,000 people on Instagram, so we are here to meet and greet with our fans.
I have to say, I love these accounts so much because it's so great how just following one of these accounts on Instagram can just totally make your day whenever you see these posts. But what inspires you to actually start an account like this?
I originally started it with my last dog, Chloe Cardogian, and we started it to keep her old family up to date on everything in her life once I adopted her because it was their grandmother's dog, and it just grew and grew, and we had all this fun, and we were able to help dogs get rescued just like her. And so that's why we do what we do every day now, to keep everybody laughing and learning about rescue at the same time.
What advice would you give to people who are thinking about adopting an animal with special needs but are kind of scared to do so? And what is it like with the extra work and things like that?
I guess there's some kind of thing of, keeping them safe, of course.
Right.
But you know what the main thing is treating them like a regular dog.
Right.
They're dogs, they go on instinct. They can do anything. So you got to give it to them, and you got to, boost their confidence and make them feel good that they can do everything. And this is how we relate them to kids, because we visit classrooms teaching kids about being born different and overcoming adversity and all these great life lessons that these blind dogs are teaching us, that, things might be tough, might take a little longer to do something, but they can do it. I always say to the kids, it took him a lot longer to do stairs, but he still did it. It might have taken 4 times as long to get up a flight of stairs than a regular dog, but he still did it, and that's the most important thing.
Like you said, it's just like a person. And
that's right, yeah. You gotta, if there is some kind of adversity, push through it. Right. And that's what we're really trying to show with Smiley and Sunny. I've had a lot of people that have said, even their own dog that they've had for years, that they lost their sight from some, ocular disease, that they would have, before Smiley, they would have probably euthanized the dog because they didn't think a dog without sight could live the same way. But because of Smiley's story and his Instagram and seeing what he could do, and Sunny, they were like, they knew that they'd be fine. But a lot of people have messaged me saying, you know what, I adopted this, blind dog because I saw what you did with Smiley and Sunny. Or, and all kinds of special needs. There's all kinds of special needs. Right. And you know what, they're no different, and that's such a great, lesson, just like us. We're all born different, right? And they are really teaching to see with your heart.
Yes.
We don't judge, and you know what? We're always trying to teach that to kids and students, right?
Yeah.
And this is such a good way, I think, to get that message across.
What makes them the Cardogians? Are they maybe divas a little bit?
A little bit divas, a little bit like showing off their sass and, being silly.
Do you have any maybe rescue organizations or adoption organizations you can tell us about?
Sure. We actually I'm on the board of Foster Dogs Inc., who is here today, and I mostly work with their Fospice program, which is senior, super senior and terminally ill dogs that need homes. And we help to find them a forever foster family and give them all sorts of creature comforts. And then the other one that I work with is Susie Senior Dogs, which is a senior-only animal rescue that's nationwide and helps super seniors, especially ones that have been stuck in the shelter system for a long time, find forever homes.
One of our favorite charities that we support is Yorkie 911. The folks at Yorkie 911 do an amazing job for most of the little dogs in the community, but what I love about Yorkie 911 is they partner with some other rescue organizations to actually give back for even some of the bigger dogs and make sure that they connect them with the right rescues.
Does he dress up like this every day?
He dresses up every day. He wears bow ties, glasses, neckties, hoodies, and different costumes. But he's always dressed up. He's never naked.